my goal is to try to get people who can't understand where we're coming from, where you see what's going on in the world right now.
I panicked a little bit.
Hey man, it brings back the old days.
I was always ready to go.
Anytime you show up to the party with this, it better
All right. We're back. Episode 2 of Sports Time.
Sports talk.
Sports time.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man. I love the energy there.
I love the energy.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
I feel like Jimmy Butler at the end of game 5.
Just exhausted.
Yeah,
What,
just fucking had
Wasted
enough.
after 3 rounds, 4 rounds.
I gave it all. You
Should
know
have
what I
just
mean?
packed up the bags and went home then.
This is all for nothing.
You know?
You know what I mean? Like I did all of that.
I'm going to ask you just really quick. Bring the energy right now. All right?
Hey,
dig
you know
deep.
what?
Dig deep like Jimmy did. All right? And work on both ends.
I'm gonna leave it all on the table.
Okay. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So, being the second episode, I think the first one was pretty successful. I thought I enjoyed it. Speaking of sports and numbers, the election is going on. Don't want to get into that too much, but
Perfect time though.
perfect time. Yeah, the counting.
It's a competition.
Yeah, it is.
Good old fashioned American competition.
And one candidate is dragging the other one. So, but on a lighter note, I know we had talked about the Dodgers last week. Again, congratulations on that. We got some sports going on. We got a little bit of football Thursday night tonight. Packers.
Did you guys see all the? You know what? I'm sorry to just jump in there, but
Yeah, no, go ahead.
did you guys see that call between the Bucks and the Giants? The last fucking
Oh yeah,
play.
that was a PI.
I thought it was PI. Where are you guys at with it? With James, what do you think?
It's the Giants.
I mean, yeah, I couldn't give a fuck less, but I just thought like,
I really
seen-
wanted to see Brady lose.
I've
to
seen
the
I've seen
Giants.
other calls go like that they don't call. So
Yeah.
I was okay with it. It wasn't a big deal to me.
I mean, I don't think you can win the game like that, right? Like that's not the kind of shit that you want to leave it all live or die with. I guess.
And I think he did get there a little early.
I think he did
yeah,
too.
I thought he got there early,
Yeah.
but
I
it was
would
close
rather-
enough.
I would rather you not call it either way.
I thought it was close enough. You know what I mean? We're like, he got there close enough to when the ball got there, and he deflected the ball.
He was a little bit early.
Yeah, no, he was, but I mean, like, I could see that call being. It wasn't like a blatant, like the fucking Saints that one.
Look, personally, you should let it stand and let them run it again. One more play, they get it or they don't get it.
I don't like that. Fuck that. No second chances.
What do you
dude.
mean? It was a PI, right? You got to get the second chance.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it was within the frame that you let it ride.
Was it a PI? You just said it was a PI.
I do think I think the defender got there before the ball, right? But I also think it was close enough. It's like in baseball, you got the box, right? Sometimes on the line, it could go either way. You leave it open if you're edging it. You leave yourself open for
What
that.
box are you talking about in baseball?
Strike box.
So what they would have put at the 1 yard line,
Yeah, they got to run it again.
right?
Yeah. What do they get it at the 2 yard line? I think 2-3 yard line to initially go for 2. You don't get any. It's just a yard closer. It's not like it really a benefit.
I think for the Bucks, bro, you can't be coming down the last play against
no,
the Giants.
you can't.
You know what I mean? The Giants are fucking trash. So that you
So they lucked out. They got lucky.
yeah, I would have just in that scenario, man, fuck them, let them lose. You know what I mean?
Plus, there wasn't much other eventful things that happened this week in NFL.
No.
So that's why you see that play. That play didn't need to be on TV.
I do
No,
want
no.
to
Yeah.
bring up that the Broncos did beat the Chargers.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did.
wow.
Yeah, they did, guys.
What time did they play?
I didn't watch it. I'm
Oh,
not gonna lie to you.
okay,
I was
okay.
busy.
I don't really like to watch the Chargers too much, and especially when they play the Broncos.
Yeah, I never watch the Cowboys unless I'm watching Dax get hurt. I watched the replay of that, but
Well, that's kind of mean.
that was like I'm just saying, like that was the only interesting thing from them I've seen all year.
But you watched it.
I watched the highlight. Yeah,
They put it on TV a lot.
yeah, it was
Too much
all
for
over.
me, too.
Yeah.
Tony Romo calling it a sprain,
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah,
He's like,
did.
yeah, it looks like a sprain. No, motherfucker.
I'm like, dude, his
that
leg
foot
is hanging
sideways.
off, dude. All right?
That's because he took his goddamn job.
yeah.
Tony Romo sees everything on
Tony's
the
like,
field.
I'll get down there right now. I don't give a shit.
I'm sure he still got the jersey under his fucking suit.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Tony Romo would have taped it up.
Yeah.
He would have went back
He'd
out.
have went in the locker room, shoot me up, fuck it, I'm going back. I don't give a shit. I cannot lose this job.
I'm always hurt.
Speaking of Romo, I know he gets a lot of hate from people.
Hmm.
You being a Bronco fan, do you believe that Tony Romo's overrated?
Is he? I didn't think people rated him high.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a good commentator.
No, I'm asking the quarterback, NFL.
No, I don't. I didn't think he was rated high at all.
Right.
I don't
So-
think he was never. What accolades has he ever gotten?
I mean,
I think he's
Underrated.
Slightly underrated.
He's on the Cowboys, so I mean it's a big city, so you get a lot of
He's on the Cowboys.
mention.
He was also a 6th-round draft pick out of a small college. Nobody ever thought he was going to do anything. And
Yeah, but
everything
if
he
we're gonna
did-
compare it to that, then throw him with Tom Brady, and then now a small name again. You know what I mean?
yeah, but,
Aaron,
but Tom Brady came out of Michigan,
sure, but was it like fucking? What was he drafted?
6th or 7th round as well.
Oh, fucking look at Mahomes, man. He got passed up by the Jets.
He was the 10th pick in the first round.
Yeah, he got passed up by 9 other teams. Then
He's still a first-round pick.
passed up by 9 teams, dude.
Bottom. Okay, let me get to it. I think Romo.
Also overrated.
Really?
Hell no.
Okay, I was gonna
Dude,
say
that guy's a
he's
monster.
he's over here being what's his name with Shannon Sharp, just saying some
Oh,
outlandish
Skip Bayless.
shit.
Yeah.
This is skip.
Okay, Skip. I got my black
and mild.
I got my hen dog. Yeah, there you go.
I
You
love
know?
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
guy's awesome.
man. But yeah, dude. So Broncos got a victory. Cowboys, what you guys do?
Yeah, bro. We suited up and just
All
showed
right.
up.
Us
You
two.
were there. You were
Us
there.
two.
We were at
got
the game.
smashed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who'd you lose to?
We lost to the Vikings.
Packer. Divisional loss.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
but,
those
but,
are
but,
those
a,
are
but a
those
heavy
tough.
divisional loss.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, those are tough.
It wasn't a close game. It was just a spanking.
But you know
So
what?
I'll take it though.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect. I think.
Yeah.
I don't even think the Packers expected that.
I don't think so. When you run the ball almost 40 times and it's working, we're not doing something right, and that's
Yeah.
just what it came down
Well,
to. We didn't play well.
They came up against Delvin Cook, and that guy is a beast too.
Yeah.
It's Derrick Henry, Delvin Cook,
Yeah.
maybe then Aaron Jones.
Okay.
But yeah, they got spanked. Cowboys got spanked. I turned it off. I couldn't watch because it wasn't football anymore.
So
The Cowboys were terrible, bro. They couldn't even move the ball.
who's your top running back?
Aaron Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. Just overall in the
Overall.
NFL, I'd probably have to say it's Derrick Henry.
I would say Derrick Henry can carry a team. Like
Oh yeah.
So I'll give it
run a
to
great
him.
team. I'm gonna go Philip Lindsay. Obviously, he's clearly the greatest. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Skip it. Listen, skip.
you've been on Philip Lindsay for years now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, dude.
Hey, I do have the 20 top power ranking in the NFL. You guys aren't on the top 20,
No.
so I'm gonna just.
Are
throw
we
it- I'm
even
just gonna throw
in
it
the
away.
ranking?
You guys are way up
Hey,
there.
I saw one dude. Yeah, we
Actually,
were like
no, I'm
30.
sorry.
We were like 30, and I was like, "Fuck, dude."
I'm
that's
sorry.
So bad.
I thought Denver was like.
No,
18.
I would be
At-
shocked.
at
if
the
Denver
moment
was
right now-
I think today you
guys.
guys are 18.
I think at the moment right now, the Cowboys could probably be number 32.
I think you guys were 31.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with the,
Who was
you
ba-
get
who
the
was behind
Jets, the fucking
Oh, the
Giants.
Jets are bad too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the
it's the
Jets are
Jets.
real
then
bad.
then
But I'll be honest, if
the
the Jets and Cowboys play, I think the Jets would get them. I
think
really
so.
do.
You know what? I do want to call it the Cowboys, not to talk shit, but I think everybody on that team are a bunch of fucking quitters. The quarterback went down. Dak's not the greatest quarterback,
No.
but I think everybody just quit. Like they said, "Oh, we don't have a quarterback." Everybody quit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call them out for that, not going out competing.
Well, I'm gonna
I don't
call
know
him
what it
out.
is.
I'm gonna call him out for not going out there and trying to get a quarterback that's decent to win this weak NFC East. To be honest with
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
like
It's
you,
the weakest
you
division.
have
it's
Ryan
winnable.
Fitzpatrick who got his job taken from him, and obviously that I want to get
Unrightfully
into that.
so.
Unrightfully so. But you have him now sitting on the bench. You could probably throw something at the Dolphins, and you could pick up a Fitzpatrick who can give you at least a competitive start.
A couple W's.
Yeah, like
Well,
a put it there. Open up the lanes a little bit for Zeke. Get the fucking ball to the receivers.
Hey, man, your boy Zeke hasn't been looking great either.
Well,
though.
because they fucking
quit.
they're piling in the box.
I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right. Fuck. Hey, you guys know who's playing today?
Yeah, Packers versus Niners.
Packers. Niners.
Oh, well, what do you think that's gonna go like?
I think the Packers are gonna
bounce back.
The Packers are gonna mop the floor with the Niners. Niners are just too injured, too many COVID players on the COVID list, and there's just too many injuries. They lost almost all their defensive players. They don't have a quarterback anymore. So
I'm interested in seeing. By the time this is over, we should have the results of that. Unless they're still counting.
let's do a little. We should get the games and we should pick the winners.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was
have
actually
that.
gonna suggest that.
Pull up the schedule.
Yeah, if somebody wants to pull up the schedule, you want to write this down so that way we have something to bounce back. We can see who had more correct
Picks.
at the end of the season.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean
Let's
everyone else is doing it. You know what I mean? We might as well get
Might as well
our
jump on
voice out there. I you know what too? I think we should make a little wager that whoever comes in first, the other two have to take them out and buy them a steak.
Oh, Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Probably.
Down with that.
I'm okay with that.
All right, let's run this.
Okay, so today's not going to count. I'm gonna give a quick update. Packers 28, Niners 40. I'm sorry, Packers 28.
Jesus Christ,
Packers 28, 49ers 3. All right, my bad. I got the numbers mixed up.
All right, you guys.
So,
here we go.
Yeah, you guys
All
are
right,
on
go
one
Pack,
already.
go.
So let's go. So first game, Texans Jaguars.
Texans.
I'm gonna go Texans.
I'm gonna go Texans.
All right, that's everyone.
This is gonna be a doozy. Giants versus the Washington football team.
You got to put names, dude. What? That's not. Well, I guess if it's
Well, this one
three.
doesn't count.
Yeah, but okay, but otherwise, it's gonna be like, well, who is this Mark? I'm gonna be like, those
Maybe
are all me.
it's Okay, stop counting. Stop counting.
Look at when we don't pick the same
same?
goddamn team, I'll put the
all right.
initials. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I was just
Okay,
saying, dude.
Giants versus the Washington football team.
And you know what? Real quick, I'm annoyed with that. Like, come up with a fucking name already, dude. That's weird.
I think it has something to do. I don't know. I don't remember the extent of the story, but it has something to do with what's allowed and given enough time to do something.
Well, let's just be honest real quick on that too. I think that was a bitch move to not like if you're gonna pick Washington football team, just leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, nah, but that's
They were
what kind of
forced. They
shit
were
is
forced
that?
into it. Like, come on.
What kind of shit is that? Then
That's
whatever.
true. They weren't ready.
There was a lot of bad names that were thrown out there,
Well,
like XFL team names and shit. Like you're like, what?
The Rapids.
You know, like
Washington
what the fuck?
Rapids.
What you? So
Yeah.
I leave them alone.
Yeah,
Let's give them a
whatever.
year.
All
Okay,
right.
so who you got?
What was it?
Giants versus
I'm
Washington.
gonna go with Washington.
I'm going to
I'm
Washington.
gonna go Washington.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody has any loving for fucking
Well, the Giants suck.
yeah. They
All right,
do.
that's Ravens Colts.
I'm gonna go Colts.
I'm gonna go Colts.
I'm going to go with the Ravens.
All right, we got our first. Discrepancy.
Yeah,
there,
discrepancy.
you know what I mean?
Lions versus Vikings.
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 I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Okay.
All right. We got the Bears versus Titans.
Titans.
Titans
Titans.
for sure.
Yeah. everybody
Panthers versus Chiefs.
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 That was
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Dude.
Seahawks versus the Bills.
Seahawks.
Wow, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Okay,
Okay.
I could go there.
Broncos versus the Falcons. Philip Lindsay's Broncos.
Oh, I'm going Broncos, dude.
I'm going Falcons.
I'm gonna go Falcons.
Yeah, please. That. Yeah, fuck you guys. That's how I'm gonna win this week. There's the win.
Raiders versus the Chargers.
Raiders.
Raiders.
I'm going the Chargers.
Yeah, they just lost.
Yeah,
I'm gonna switch them
Chargers.
because I'm gonna make mine the Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Chargers
We got the Dolphins versus the Cardinals.
because that's a bounce back game.
Yeah, Dolphins Cardinals.
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 Yeah. Okay, here's a good one. Upset of the week.
Okay.
Steelers versus the Cowboys.
I'm
Go
definitely
Cow-
going.
Cowboys.
I'm going with the
Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers.
Are you really going with the Cowboys?
I think the Steelers are due for a
The
sloppy
Steelers
loss.
haven't lost yet, right?
Well, they're due for a loss.
No, they're not against the Cowboys.
No. I think they're 7-0.
I love the Cowboys,
Yeah.
but they ain't gonna.
So I
they-
think
there's no
this is
upset
where
there.
complacency kicks in.
Not against the Cowboys.
Not against the Cowboys.
No, I
Cowboys
don't
can't
think
even get
so.
across the 50-yard
Yeah,
line.
no, I doubt it.
I'm going Steelers.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saints Buccaneers.
Oh, that's a
good
that's
one.
a
That's a
good
Sunday
one.
nighter.
I'm gonna go Saints.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna go Saints.
yeah, I'm Saints too.
You know what? I think I want to switch that one to the Bucks. To the Buccaneers.
All right.
Give me the Bucks. Patriots versus Jets. That's another.
Oh wow,
I'm gonna go with an upset here. I'm gonna go Jets.
I'm gonna go Jets.
I'll take the Patriots then.
And
I really think.
Can I say this real
who
quick?
cares?
Because I've been waiting all year to say this. I called Cam Newton
Yeah.
was trash.
Yeah, he is not good.
I knew his career was over, and everyone was like, "Oh, but they lowballed him." No,
No,
they knew what he had in the tank.
Yeah,
Cam, I know you had this whole Under Armour thing where you have something to prove this year. This is your year. Fuck no, it never was.
it's
It
not.
never was. And you go to a team.
even when it was his year, and they went to Super Bowl, like, and then you just put a little pressure on him, and
It
he's
fell
like,
apart.
"Oh my god, that was
You know,
it."
it's funny because they made a comment. They're like, Cam actually jumped after a fumble
Yeah,
into
dude.
the pile. You know,
Yeah, because they ain't playing the Broncos.
They ain't playing
That's
the Broncos.
why.
So
Yeah.
that's the Week 8 slate. Should be exciting again.
all right. I'm interested in seeing who wins this one.
Yeah. So there's been some news on the NBA. They're talking about a December 22nd start date. How do you feel about having the NBA start up so quickly?
Personally, I'm all in because give me some sports, man.
Yeah, something to watch, right?
Yeah, I'm in.
I think I'm not opposed to it. It is a quick turnaround, but I think a lot of big time NBA players are going to have an issue with it.
Well, a lot of teams weren't even playing though. They didn't even go to the bubble. You know what I mean? And how long was their season if you didn't go out, deep into the playoffs or anything? So I mean, really,
some
a lot of them have been off for a while.
Yeah, I've been hearing that LeBron's probably gonna take like the first month off.
Yeah,
which I wouldn't be opposed to.
Do you think he really would though? I can't imagine he's because
I think when
it's impactful.
I think when they say a month off, I think he's probably going to go 50-70%.
Well, he said he's going to cherry pick the game.
Yeah,
that's what he said. Yeah,
and that's what I'm thinking he would do, and it would only be smart out of his age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I mean, okay, obviously, so that in that regard, I think you will have. I think the beginning of the season is going to be a little boring. You know what I mean? Like people aren't gonna. It'd be like a all-star game. Like, oh well, fuck, he's going up, let him go.
Well, it all depends on how shortened the season is. Right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
If they shorten the season
that's a
and
good
it's
point.
50, then he can't really cherry pick.
Are they planning on shortening it?
Yeah, they're discussing shortening the season.
Well, I think if when you started the season up, you were expecting the fans to participate and watch and enjoy last season in the bubble, I think they should at least jump back into what they're doing as their profession and entertain the people, give the sports fans what they want still, and do a quick turnaround. It's not going to happen the year after.
Yeah.
Right? So we fully supported. I know I did. When the NBA came back, I fully supported them. I think they should give us sports again. We're kind of dying for sports right now.
I think it worked out too with them doing it. I thought it would be kind of lame. You know
worked
what I mean?
out good for the
but
NBA.
It was exciting to watch. We had a good finals. The playoffs were interesting.
Yeah. Well, I know me and James always discuss this, right? And we're like, I don't know how I'm going to get into this. And the first game back, once it got into the playoffs, it was like it's ready to go.
I was all the way out.
Yeah.
Leading up into the playoffs. Playoffs started. I was like, oh, okay, I'm back in.
But that's me with basketball every year. Like I'm not like I have to watch every game. I don't really give a fuck.
I'm usually like a season long watcher.
Yeah, you guys are. I remember you guys buying NBA TV and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah.
I just piggyback off of James.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, give me playoffs, man, and I'll watch it. But if it's a shortened season, and I mean, that's not to say I wouldn't watch any games. It's just I wasn't making it like a thing I had to do.
Yeah.
So
I think it'll be good shortening the season, just kind of like how I got into the NBA more than I got into the MLB season this year because of the shortened season. But once the MLB got into the playoffs, it was like it's right back to it. Right, we got. I also expected the Dodgers to be good, be one of the best teams.
Well,
and
it helps
was like,
when your team is good.
I know they're gonna get there. I'll start paying attention then.
Yeah, with the MLB, I wasn't just like for the NFL. I wasn't.
You think it was gonna be much?
No, I didn't feel like they were gonna be able to have the season. Because early on, MLB, there was COVID popping up. And I was like, there's too much going on. They turned it around, which was good. I mean, the player in the fucking World Series had COVID, but nonetheless, the NFL, as soon as the first game started, I was all the way back in. I don't know. I didn't even anticipate that. Yeah. It was just like immediately I was back into the NFL. Quickly.
Well, I think, too, it helped.
I came the next day, I was like, hey, I know what I said.
I'm back in.
I think it helped that you had sports going on, and it gets your mind back into that sports mode.
Well, not even that. It was the experience was still the same because they put the fake crowd noise on the TV. You don't know.
You don't even realize that there's nobody there.
You don't know that it's quiet as fuck on the field. Yeah, everybody's trying to do the soft count, the hard count.
Yeah. I think it's cool that even though we're going through this pandemic at the moment, there's some teams that are allowing so many fans. And it's still with them cheering and what they pump in noise wise, like James said, you can't even tell.
You can't tell as a viewer. So I'm okay with that.
I disagree with them having fans.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a fucking pandemic going on, Anthony. I would think you would understand that of all people.
Hey, look, I'm also for people's freedom of will. If you want to go and put yourself out there, then do it.
Is that how you feel with me? If you're like, hey, Ken, go ahead.
I mean, I can't stop you. I've told you.
I respect that. No, I only said that because, I mean, I do think I just want the world to go back, dude. You know what I mean? And I'm like, fuck, I just wish. But I'm give me an opportunity to do something, and I'm there. But it's the same, like, okay, let me ask you guys this. Would you guys go and sit in a parking lot at an arena and just watch it on a screen in your car?
No.
Yeah, I'm good. And they're charging like $80? So
no,
fuck no.
I forgot. I think one of my cousins did that, and I was like, bro, that's...
my boys did it. I'm like, come on.
If they let you drink at least, I'd say, okay, cool.
Oh, that's a good question.
You get the vibe. It's
Dodger Stadium, you can't
They don't let you drink shit.
Dude. Yeah, that's a good question.
They're checking. They're walking around making sure
on a regular day, they are. You know what I mean? With full capacity, and they find you fast at Dodger Stadium. Those guys deserve an award.
And once it gets close to October, Angel Stadium's just the parking lot's closed.
Yeah,
just shut down, lights out.
Well,
you can't even see it off the freeway no more.
You know what? They just had a concert at Angel Stadium.
Church concert?
No. It was.
They do that there.
Yeah, they do.
They do that. They do that. No, this was like a legit like EDM kind of concert.
If they schedule it all early in the year, like it'll be free.
Yeah. I think I saw one of my cousins. They were watching Cascade.
Oh, that's a big name. Yeah.
So it's like the drive-in movie, right?
Yeah. So you have to stay in your own little area for your car.
Yeah, but people get out and shit.
Oh no, yeah,
dude.
you could be out. You can pull your chairs out and stuff like that and drink.
Yeah.
Where at Dodger Stadium, they still follow the same rules. I was gonna say you should be a little bit more lenient, but then you do got to drive home. So
yeah, I mean, well, fuck, but you already did before. Whatever, man.
I think they're trying to make it to like when the Lakers play and you can be at the arena. They display it in the stadium.
Outside.
I'm cool with that because you could get food at least while you're there.
Even at the Lakers arena, it'll sell out and they'll have it on the outside there. So if you're walking down downtown LA, man, you can just see it there.
Yeah, but they ain't charging you $85.
He ain't charging you shit. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm like. Yeah, maybe that, but nah.
Yeah, I wasn't. If that's your thing, cool. But that's not really what I wanted to do.
It's not. Yeah, I'm good.
It's not worth the drive.
$80 to sit in my car. Fuck that, dude. But that's why I like going to football games, man. Because you get there, especially like the later in the day games. You get there, you got plenty of time. You could chill. Everyone knows stadium drinks are fucking ridiculously priced. Yeah. So it's like, hey, pour a couple drinks, man. You can make some food if you want, kick it, hang out a little bit. Cool thing about that, and I've only gone to a Charger Stadium. But the cool thing there is that, man, like other people will come up and they have TVs and shit, and they get out. They have the game going there. Hey, bro, other games.
Tailgating is a full-on vibe.
Yeah, it's a thing to do.
Like I went to the Coliseum to watch. It was a spring training game between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. They were playing at the Coliseum because that's where they first started. And dude, the tailgating was insane, bro. You have your Mexican people playing, with banda and everything. You have your white people barbecuing all your shit up. You have every type of different.
What about your black people?
Yeah, them too.
No, what were they doing though?
They were partying.
Huh? Just getting high and fucking partying.
No, nobody said that. Okay. Nobody said that.
I was just wondering because.
But it's a full on vibe. Like it's a party everywhere, sidewalk, across the street. And you can't get that at Dodger Stadium. You can maybe get a little bit of that at Angel Stadium because you could tailgate, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like a football.
I've never been there early enough to tailgate Angel Stadium.
Let me just say this: I would never suggest this ever in my entire life, but I just wish that Dodger Stadium would beef up security in the parking lot. They do already. I wish they would beef it up more, let you tailgate, and then just beef up security inside, and just let you go on.
Is that the issue? How long has that been in effect?
It's been a minute now.
It's been since it's been a long time.
The Giants situation?
No, they tightened up even more after that. Okay. But it's been that way for a long time.
That.
I just wish they would beef it up more because when you're drinking in Angel Stadium in the parking lot, security rolls through.
Well,
as long as you're not out of hand, they leave you.
Well, you want to know? They're starting to do and develop more at Dodger Stadium. The outside of it, they're trying to do this whole on like where they have restaurants. They have right outside the stadium, a spot where you can chill and do things. So you're gonna tell me people they're okay with you going there and paying the money to get drunk outside, but don't do it in the parking lot.
Oh no, they're fine with you doing it inside as long as you're paying $25 for a can of beer. They don't give a shit. There's no limit. They're not like, hey, you've been here 3 times, dude. No.
Seventh inning.
Bro, on Sportsnet LA, I seen a special how they direct traffic in and how to them it's like, oh, we direct so many cars into this area. There's cameras everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know why they don't utilize those cameras. Keep everybody under control. Let them have a good time to an extent. And then, because it would enhance the experience.
Yeah, like I said, those guys there are good. Like, I mean, I pull up and I'm like, finishing a beer, like you know what I mean? Because it's the traffic getting to Dodger Stadium is so shitty. So you get off the freeway, you got about 30 minutes before you're actually gonna hit the thing, and we're just fucking trying to pound
unless you're a Jose, and every fucking crevice,
every little crack.
Yeah, well, yeah, the people they go a lot. Yeah, they know how to get in there.
I went with him one time. Remember, I think we went James, and I don't even know what fucking roads. I'm like thinking we're gonna be here for 25, 30 minutes. Nah, bro, we got in 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, he's good, and he knows bars around there.
Yeah,
I gotta give him that, man. Last time I go to a Dodger game and I go with Jose, I leave a little late, whatever, and I'm on the way there and I'm calling him like, yeah, man, where do I go? It's like, yo, hey, yeah, I'm at this bar right here, man. Yeah, swing through. Like, it's cool. My homie owns it. It's cool.
It would have been cool if we got that invite because we all went together. I think it was.
Yeah, you guys are going. You guys are doing your own thing, dude. So I'm like, all right, cool, man. I'm gonna swing by. I'm thinking, yeah. I get there. I'm calling him. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna come outside right now. So I'm, okay. I think he's gonna tell. I was like, where the fuck do I park? He comes out, just gets in the car, and I'm like, the fuck you doing, dog? And he's like, nah, man. Like, let's just go to the stadium. And I'm like, and he is trash, dude. And I'm like, oh, you fucking just made me pick you up. like made me later than I was gonna be already. But yeah, man. And then he was like, yeah, dude, I took one of them bird scooters down here. You know what I mean? Almost ate shit. And then we pull in the parking lot. When we finally get where you're in the parking lot, and there's a line because they're directing you all the way, around. Jose looks at us, just gets out the car and fucking walks to the state. I was like, what a piece of shit, dude. What a fucking guy. But I had a blast.
That was a good time.
Yeah. That was
back when we could congregate.
I told you guys, man, we got to do an Angel Stadium one.
Fuck no.
Yeah, you're down. So
I'll be down. I don't mind going to Angel Stadium. I don't.
We were going to do it this year.
I personally I like to go to baseball games, period, regardless. So I'll be down for that.
We were going to do one this year, but COVID, you know what I mean?
COVID took over.
Kind of took over everything.
Yeah. It sucks that I guess we could do a Rams game.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Our Chargers would probably be way cheaper. Anybody going to those shit, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah, the new Clippers, dude. We talked about that.
But anyway, I'm excited for the NBA to start back up.
Yeah, sure. I hope it does, man. Do you guys don't follow hockey at all?
Not as much, no.
Not until the playoffs.
Yeah.
I can't watch regular season. I'd rather be there at the hockey game than to ever watch
even
it.
Even when I go to a hockey game, it's like you guys see me at a baseball game. I'm like, nah, I don't give a fuck. I'm just here to hang out, dude.
You're just there for the vibe. Walk around, do your shit.
Yeah. I'm fucking everywhere but at the game.
I've never been to an NFL game. I've been to a USC.
Oh, I've never been to a college football game.
USC, they're good too. The tailgating gets pretty good.
Yeah, because you can't drink inside. Yeah. So that's the thing there.
Yeah, they're dry games. But dude, the little bit just going back to tailgating. The first time I saw like people that get down with the tailgating, dude, they have at that time they had satellites in their cars to watch the game.
That's what I'm telling you.
A lot of times they don't even go inside. They just go to tailgate.
They pay the park and then that's it.
And they tailgate.
And that's the thing, man. I went to a Broncos Chargers game down there, man, and then people pull up and they got TVs. They set up the TVs on a table. Yep. They grill. They're running their shit, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, honestly, I've been to concerts where like I'm tailgating, and I'm like, I kind of don't want to go in. I kind of want to just wait.
What concerts you go to where you could tailgate?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like when like San Manuel Amphitheater.
Oh yeah,
Glen Helen.
Oh,
you can tailgate all you want there, but when they had festivals, like the main bands don't go on till way later.
Yeah.
So you get there early, you tailgate, and then it's like I would always like, damn, we have a shit ton of beer, liquor, we're having
it's kind of a good
time.
vibe. Yeah.
Why go in and pay for this shit?
Yeah, I went to like Rock the Bells there.
Yeah, I can imagine people.
I went there too.
Yeah.
Did you go to the last one that they had? The very last one?
I don't remember.
I went to the very last one that they had.
I saw a porn star there when I was there.
Oh, cool.
I was standing right next to her.
Which one?
Sarah J.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey.
Royalty.
They're bigger in real life. You should have saw like this when I was married. So I'm standing there, dude, and I look over and I was like, what the fuck? That girl looks familiar. I mean, she stood out anyway. You know what I mean? But I'm like, dude, she looks fucking familiar. And I keep looking. Like, you don't know her. Like, get real. And then I see the tattoos, and I was like, oh my God, I know who she is. And like my wife's kind of like, the fuck are you looking at her for? And I was like, oh, no, she's a porn star. It's cool.
She's a celebrity.
Yeah, dude, it's fine, right?
I've done things to her videos.
Yeah. You know, when you have a headache, you know what I mean? Yeah. Sarah J's always there. You know what I mean?
Well,
no kidding. That's gross.
All right. So you guys got our picks for this week, NFL games. We're going to keep a running tally, and then the winner's going to win
a tomahawk.
A tomahawk steak or some kind of
whatever steak of your choice. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lock anybody in here, but there we go, man. So tune in every week. We'll have those picks coming up. And you guys see if you picked with us. What do you think? If you like this episode, you know what I mean? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. Whatever it is. Tell your friends. Tell your mom, your dad, your cousin. Have your dog listen to it. We don't really give a shit. And if you don't like it, then fuck off. You know, it's cool.
All the way.
All the way.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you next week.
That'll do it for Sports Time.
15 to 30 minutes of sports talk.
Yeah.